bunnies. We're home. We're here. You guys know the time of the day, don't you? Yes, Mr. Fluffy. We started moving around as soon as we started talking about coming up. We should come in to say goodnight and to tuck you two in.
Can you read that one? Yes.
Uh-oh, he just gave me gas. Right in my face.
Probably the way you rolled him.
He's gonna poop, probably. They ate a lot of extra wet food tonight because they went and got everyone's.
They cleaned out everyone's bowls. Let's see.
Any leftovers, so it was very easy to do the dishes tonight. I had help. And then they came in and then they passed out. Well, he's still sleepy. There he goes. I told you. You got me this morning.
I knew I needed to be fast.
They're going to go potty because every 12 hours they peed while they were out earlier, but now he's going to pee again. Followed by a poop.
Your face was a kicker.
It was. How's my scratch looking?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's not. Doesn't look too bad.
We left being Ruthie downstairs unsupervised.
The world may never be the same. Might have to remodel again downstairs.
Good job, going potty. They're not using this bed. I guess I could take it out. Thirsty.
You have some by the front door still.
I don't want to leave because it will be a. Yes, I know. It's not. No, give me a minute or so. He's like, I'm ready.
Yeah, Millie's like, yeah, they gotta wait till you guys. No, Millie says they gotta wait till we come in to poop because they love us. She didn't say that last part.
Who did?
Millie.
Really? Oh, what is it?
They gotta wait till you guys come in to poop.
Oh.
So sweet. They did fairly good out there today. They did better than yesterday. But then when they get tired, they get cranky.
Is that me or them?
Yeah.
I was cranky too. Alright, trying to be funny. Well, did Twix start calling before we came in? I didn't see that. We had turned off the TV to do a couple of things. Oh boy. He actually even cries when he's downstairs for us. So he's, Twix is very much a chatter.
Drama queen.
What you doing over there, buddy? And his tail's so long that you, I don't have to bend down to touch it.
Oh, it's like M&M's and Emily, not Millie. Okay, I was just thinking that it's like, well, if you wanted to keep your name concealed, I shouldn't be saying the real name out loud.
It was a little just. So they got to go outside on the catio, and then they also. No, they were quiet just now. Okay, good. Thanks, David. And they got to watch some birdies. on the big TV, the medium-sized TV. And
yeah, Trillian's birthday is right between them. I actually have that in Google Calendar too.
yep, and today was Penny's birthday. So we have 4 kitties in the house that have birthdays in April.
Yep.
Must be kittens. We coming on kitten season.
Beach was born April 17th, 2018. Trillian born April 18th, 2014. And Nakia born April 19th, 2018.
Oh, I thought I canceled that. That was Mom's flight that she was supposed to come. I thought I had canceled it. I guess not.
Yeah, and that's off.
Oh, I went to ask you about that because that was on the calendar. Did you get an email about that it was off?
Yeah. Not sure what's happening about it yet.
Well,
No, they sent an
Nothing.
email, but I don't know.
well, the season hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. Do they get bows stuck on their head for their birthdays?
No, we should have a combined cat birthday party for all
Yeah.
4 of them, though.
All 4 of them?
Yeah, all 4 of them have birthdays. There's 4 cats in April.
Oh.
For we should have like an April birthday
Nah.
party.
If one
So
for
we're gonna have-
3.
So what about Penny? She doesn't get a party?
She is like, she's a 2.5. This is her adoption anniversary.
Yeah, which I consider her birthday because I don't know her real birthday.
Oh, okay. Ah, I get you now.
It's her birthday with me.
Yeah. So when you want to do it?
For all 4 of them?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to, we'll have to look at our busy schedule.
Yeah, Ramona's pretty much Bee's mom. Yeah, no, Nakia's mama was Rula, and she pretty much just checked out. I wash my hands of you guys. She was in good shape. So it's a good thing that Ramona and Chloe gave birth all around the same time. So they were able to co-nurse everybody.
And B was born in a big litter.
Yep, I think. How many were in Bee's litter? I believe Nakia was one of 4.
But only she survived.
Yeah. Poor Felix.
He fell out. Oh my god, that was funny.
Well, they said that Felix thought Zuko was going to fly through the screen and fell off the dresser. The TV's on the dresser. Wow.
It's hard to understand how big Trix's paws are. They're just really, really big. He's gonna be huge.
Rula did check to make sure Nakia was with the other mamas first. But then she checked out.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, it was pretty good that all 3 of them were in TK's care because probably Nakia would not have survived if they weren't.
And she was cat of the week this week. She's a very good kitty.
I was downstairs reading on a chair and Nakia was curled up on my tummy, napping away.
She tried to get on the couch with Ruthie and I this afternoon. Ruthie didn't say no, but she decided not to.
Decided not to push her luck.
Yeah. And then when I do clicker training in the morning with Ruthie, Nakia knows that treats are coming, and so she comes running over too.
Okay,
You want to come in?
Nakia was one of 3.
What?
I'm just teasing the cats.
Oh, okay.
How large was B's litter?
Dad's talking, asking them the
Viewers.
questions.
Yeah. Nakia is the only surviving kitten of her litter.
He's a good boy.
I think the other one's just faded.
Oh, what do we have to do? What do they have to do to get Cat of the Week? And does Cat of the Week get a special treat? Highest sale, and Jersey Cat says highest sales.
Well, it's basically how much of a pain in the butt they were to us and other cats that week, and how much they weren't a pain in the butt to us and the other cats.
Yeah, so there's Butthead of the Week, and then there's Cat of the Week. And really the Cat of the Week is whoever hasn't caused the most amount of trouble or heartache.
Yeah.
And who's been sweet.
So, along those lines, we can probably give you 2 or 3 names. Definitely 2 who would never be Cat of the Week.
No, actually that's not correct. B and Ruthie were Cat of the Week.
Yeah.
Right when B went on meds because it was a calm week.
Yeah, it was most improved week.
But Dorian right now is 2 weeks in a row runner.
Yeah. We've been having a very distinct lack of sleep because of him. We're trying to figure out ways to help us.
Not him. Really, we should be trying to help him, not us. He eats so much already. It's like we already give him he already gets so much food. Even like he's like, and it's always right before the feeder. So like today, right around 4:30, he started screaming again. Yes, David says, so the Cat of the Week is the least buttheadedness of the, yep, that's exactly right. And usually the Cats of the Week are consistently Nakia,
Thank you, Beep Beep.
Libby, sorry, and Penny. Those are usually our 3 winners. Trillian's always in the middle of it, like he's gonna poop.
No.
Trillian's like
You watch.
Trillian's like the middle child, you know, the one that kind of.
She doesn't really cause much troubles, but she can.
She's been scratching on the new carpet out in the living room, and that's been no bueno.
It's one of those carpets that is handmade, can cost what, thousands?
Yeah.
We got it for free
Hey, we got it as a gift.
as a gift, but still. It's a very nice carpet, very warm. It also happens to be the pattern like a scratcher.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's got grid marks.
Yep. And then Trillian also holds grudges. Did you tell them about her grudges?
Yeah, it's like to fix the rug issue, we put a scratcher on the carpet where she's been scratching at, and she's happily scratches on that. The Trillian, if we do something to make her upset at us, like comb out her mats, she won't sleep with us for days.
And she hasn't slept with us in like over a week.
Yeah. She's getting close to her shave time, and we have to be extra diligent with her coat because that's definitely gonna be postponed most likely. So.
Yeah, so Trillian's always in the middle of the pack. And then our bad butt heads of the week are obviously Ruthie, B. Eddie has won a couple of them. He likes to eat toilet paper. and poke at my face in the morning. And then Dorian. And so far, we haven't given these guys any awards. Look how big his feet are. They're getting, like, your feet are getting
These
bigger.
guys are going to be really huge cats. I mean, they're only 7 months old.
They're 8
still,
now, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna go.
they're still growing.
Oh, can you hang out with Daddy? He's like, I pooped so that you could go out the door and scoop it.
Yeah. Hand him to me. He was fast today. He earned his
He's gonna get mad.
paw print.
I think he wants to go in for a walkabout.
He went from there to there in like a blink. Okay. You ready to earn your first score? Be ready.
Dad, can you hold on to him?
No, he got away from me.
Oh, well, Dorian, the butthead of the week, wants to make a guest appearance.
Oh, Dorian wants to come in. Okay.
Well, hold on. Oh, God, he's looking rounder.
They're both at the door.
All right, back up.
Oh, she's on to you guys. Not cutting anybody any slack this morning or this evening. Not like where she before would just swing the door open.
No,
okay, I'm
that's
holding
not
you
what
guys.
happened. Oh, good. We're gonna have another poop.
Yeah, no eating toilet paper. That's like eating currency. That's money.
I'm so glad you guys pooped for us.
Pro tip, guys, from what I'm hearing from a lot of people, if you need to go shopping, shop early in the morning. But also take note that a lot of grocery stores are reserving hours at the beginning of the day for elderly people.
Looking
And
good.
it's
Poop,
my
too.
theory that you want to shop right after the elderly period. Because I think they're going to have the shelf stocked for them.
Well, it's just sanitized more.
Yeah. That too.
Ooh, good jobby.
Yeah, she's on to that. It's like,
Whoa, that's stinky. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, I'm just gonna let him go for a minute. No, I don't know what to say. It's just,
hand them to me.
no, I have my hands full.
Push them this way with your feet.
Yeah, because it's so easy. They're huge. They're gonna be so big.
Okay, guys, you gotta stay in here. You gotta stay in here. Okay, go. Get back. Get ready. Get ready. She'll be right back. Do we have any cats that try to sleep on our head? I think that would be Ruthie with Jess. Is there an exhaust fan? Oh, we have a ceiling fan, which is currently off. You hear her out there, huh? Oh, she just came back in. Whew, it really does stink. You guys are potent. And she scooped that right away. Okay, get ready. Here she comes.
I know I can hear them, right? I can hear you saying shh.
Twix got an eye booger on his right eye.
Let me see. I don't think so.
It's like Windows screens.
Well,
Even if there was, even if screens or not, you don't want to leave the window open enough because screens can be knocked out.
Oh, Ruthie is famous for that.
She's got calls from her neighbor saying, your cat's out front.
And Eddie actually has done that before too, many times.
Cougar fell out of the kitchen window once, accidentally knocking the screen out.
Oh my god, Mike, look at my shirt. It looks, it looks ridiculous. Actually, one of your longtime viewers, Margie, has saved both Ruthie and Eddie on many escapes.
They were wondering if we had a cat that sleeps on top of her head.
Eddie has done that, but Sylvester used to be the one that did that. Eddie likes to walk across Dad's head to get to me.
I have to wake William up so we can go.
And then Ruthie will sleep in like the crook of my neck sometimes.
Yeah, we have every reason to believe that these guys are siblings. They act great to each other. They're same size.
Their face and tails.
Yeah.
I wonder what their daddy looked like.
I would assume a tabby and a tuxedo.
I know, but I mean how big they were, you know?
Yeah.
It must have been
And
really
Mama
big.
must have been big. Mama's dad must have been huge.
Yeah, I would love to have known what their dads looked like.
Grandpas. I think their grandpas were.
Like the tomcat.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Dangerous here.
Super straight screen that's supposed to be cat proof. I think the only way you're going to have a cat proof screen, at least from being knocked out, if it has pins on the outside all the way around. And even then they might like put a claw on there and just go scratch.
Yep, there it was. I wanted to see him do that. Coat looks great on screen. I think when you bend down, John played a lot of games today, so that's where the...
Yeah, I had the headset on. I was playing. My son and I created new characters for Fallout 76, getting ready for their Wastelanders update. And we're trying to take some advantage of the triple experience weekend. I think if you could like physically lean against the screen and have your body at a 45-degree angle and it doesn't pop off, then it will hold your cat. But you probably also just damaged your screen. So it's a mixed bag. It's got to be able to withstand a flying torpedo if you take a watermelon and throw it at your screen and it bounces back, then it probably would defend against a cat. Whoop, sorry.
Well, but those not so smart cats might not,
Yeah. Just like how they say there's no such thing as foolproof because fools are pretty ingenious. Yeah, cats the same way. If there's a possible flaw, they will figure it out eventually.
You didn't enjoy Zoe's thing? I hate watching something where someone is... Oh, yeah. I was a little uncomfortable at first, but that was what was making me laugh so hard. And it was, I'm so excited to see... I think it was on tonight. But I love that she opened up. I think that's what I like the most, is that she was finally honest with part of like her feelings.
Are you guys into any of the lore of the Fallout series? Chris and I are. And
Not me.
she's like, what? Fall who?
I don't want to know about it.
I played all the games. And just to give you an idea of how much, like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, they have maps that, if you play it, you know what the map is. It shows where you've been recently. Well, after I finished Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, I could pull up the map at any point and see that I've been in that point, and, crossing through that area 3 or 4 times already. I love exploring every nook and cranny in those games. Unfortunately, Chris and I pretty much have explored Fallout 76.
It was a nice day off for me. I caught up on more shows today with Ruthie on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
We did go for a nice long walk this evening.
Yeah. When I got up from reading, I was definitely stiff from it.
Oh, really? Yeah. It was really pretty.
I watched the computer.
I needed to get out of the house. I'm struggling a little bit with the no schedule. I like so the question is that do I share the love of Looney Tunes? I mean, not to the extent that he loves it, but yeah, I mean, I've always appreciated it. I remember watching them as a kid. But John has like what, hours upon hours of hours. I probably would never watch that.
It's like I bought all the Looney Tunes collection, Blu-rays and DVDs, and extracted all the cartoon episodes off of them, and basically I have over 300 episodes that I can put on shuffle and recreate Saturday morning cartoons.
Was he just doing a wiggle butt there? The question was, have these guys done wiggle butts? I think, yeah, they were doing it the other day when they were stalking, when we were practicing stalking. It wasn't a full-on wiggle butt.
He just did it right there.
He did? Okay, yeah.
They're tiny wiggle butts, but they're still wiggle butts. Yeah, I know about that. Forced evolution virus. FEV. Now it was forced on a town, which made the super mutants. And super mutants all look the same basically, but they're both males and females. Females turn into males basically. Genderless. Except for one.
No!
That was a very convenient timing for that one.
Good thing you didn't land on your
one female
face.
super mutant, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that too.
Pinky in the Brain?
I never got into Pinky in the Brain.
No, but I had a client that did, and he swears his cats were Pinky in the Brain. I've never watched it.
We just saw Twix fly at me.
I like Calvin and the Hobbes for a long time. And I love Rose's Rose, but that's not like, that's more of a comic strip.
I also got all the 300 and some episodes broken down into characters. So if I want to watch nothing but Daffy Duck, Daffy Duck. My brain thought Donald Duck, and I was like, I could watch just all Daffy Duck, all Elmer Fudd, Witch Hazel, Pussyfoot.
Oh, he's tired.
Yeah, I didn't like Animaniacs either. I don't like the new age Looney Tunes, just the old ones. How to handle the mission for Curry? I don't rightly recall individual missions.
Oh my god. It's like Zuko's doing like gymnastics across the floor. Like a floor routine. Whoops sake.
Although if you play Fallout 4 New Vegas, where the two highways go off into the distance in the south west quadrant, there's a cliff face off to the left when you're facing the highways that you can literally walk along the wall. You can push against the wall as you're going, and then you can go past the hidden wall and explore off the map. Just like, ugh, whatever.
In one ear, out the other.
This is what she hears.
It's okay, there's many things that I say that you say do the same. I can't think of them right now, but almost time for some training, and then we're gonna go night nights. Oh my god, that was a good jump. Twix is my little baby boy, just so in case anyone was wondering. He's a mama's boy. Beavis and Butthead, nope, that's a no for me. How about you, dear?
It was too inane for me. Though I did like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I think they're actually making a remake of that.
Oh, Emily's a good point. Like Speedy Gonzales, that was kind of not politically correct, right?
Yeah. A lot of those aren't aired now for that very reason. But one of the things about the old Looney Tune cartoons is that they were never meant for kids.
Huh.
They were shorts that were played before a theatrical movie in the theater. They're all very adult themed. That's why you see Bugs Bunny cross-dressing and hitting on Elmer.
I don't remember any of that. I just remember like toot toot. You know, and I guess now you think about it, it's kind of a violent thing when he was trying to kill the road runner.
Yeah. Like there's a lot.
Ready for your
There's
treats?
the World War II era Looney Tunes were very politically motivated too. I have a whole category of Looney Tunes that I could put in my other category that aren't golden age and not what I consider classic golden age Looney Tunes. A lot of black and white old ones.
My mom loves Rocky and Bullwinkle. At least that's what I remember her loving that. And she also loved Gumby, but Gumby wasn't an animation, was it? You know who Gumby is?
I know who Gumby is, but I don't know if Gumby had a show.
Yeah, I know he had a show with his horse, and he would ride the horse or something.
I never seen anything like Tiny their Tiny Toons or whatever they called it. It's like it wasn't golden age; it was inferior. It's like anything that was made after Mel Blanc. Get your face. Twix went head first into the treat bowl, forced his way in. But yeah, anything after Mel Blanc's influence, it's just not the same.
The SJWs, what is that? What is that? Sorry, but the SJWs Ruining everything?
Oh, about the Mont Blanc and the carrots. He was definitely allergic to carrots. They had a huge bathtub
Did
in
you
front
see
of
what he
him.
just
Yeah. You better sit down, girl, before he tears you up.
He literally just jumped. I want to see that. I don't think I'll be able to see that.
He would do his line, then he would spit him into the bathtub.
He literally jumped.
Oh, you probably won't be able to see it either.
I'm bitching on cam too. Oh no, you're not even. Gumby and Pokey. Oh, my mom loved them
Oh,
too.
here it
Yeah,
comes
there
right
it
here.
is.
He's about to jump. There.
Yep. Okay, so on this, he just jumped up on me. Oh, social justice warrior. I don't know that. I've never heard of that. Okay.
Okay, it's clicker training time.
Kiss. Up. Up.
Oh, the claymation Gumbies.
Kiss. They're very good at kisses. Up. Up.
Wallace and Gromit. Their
Kiss.
movies were good. If they had a cartoon show, I didn't see it.
That was a harder one. Let's try to do two. Up. Kiss. Oh, that was like cheap kiss. Kiss. Oh, so good. Up.
Yes, quite a few of the Looney Tunes
Kiss.
post-World War II were very racist.
Up. Up. Kiss.
Shaun the Sheep. Haven't heard of that one.
And up. You had to think about it. You had to think about it. Personally, I don't think there is anything wrong with.
Been kind of mixing some of the more egregious offensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's like some of the Speedy Gonzales was taken off the air, just flat out taken off. Those because some of his cartoons were distinctly racist, but not all of them were. But since he's inherently racist as a character, they took him all off.
No smart little babies.
They tickle your toes.
He's like, I will eat you.
Toe beans.
He has pretty toe beans. He told you he'd eat you. Think you babies are ready for night nights?
Is it getting close to trim time? Let's see. Yep. Look at those.
Yeah, I think I said the other night you had
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Is that your brother? Oh, and that's daddy. Yeah. Where are you at? I don't see you on there. You're already looking. Look at him, dear.
Yeah, the edu jokes definitely based on audience. Like honestly like the only person that can really tell a Mexican joke is a Mexican. And that's kind of a stretch.
Oh, Taz. Taz is Ginger's favorite. Yeah, agreed, baby.
Yeah, I like Bugs Bunny the best. And I like Pussyfoot.
Which
That's
one?
the
That's
one, the little kitten.
Shocker there.
Pussyfoot and Hector. And if you haven't seen it yet, there's a Looney Tunes game on the App Store, and I think on Android too, called it's called Looney Tunes. World of Mayhem, I think. It's a good time suck.
Oh my god, Zuko's eyes on the TV was hilarious. Look at the mama's boy. He's the mama's boy. That's funny. I'm glad you guys pooped for the night.
Nicely done, boy. You get to catch it now. You're like, I'm tired. Yeah, I think they came out with a new version of the Looney Tunes characters where they're like tiny and cute and
So you want to eat it. Oh, what was wrong with Tom and Jerry? I don't remember. Oh, the talking? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not reading it. Oh, I think it might be time to wind down, don't you think, dear? For that?
mm-hmm.
You guys know this is comfy.
They had Tom and Jerry talking?
Oh, maybe
No.
in the second?
No, that's not right.
Hi, Lizzie.
Tom and Jerry's antics should never be spoken.
We
Hi, Lizzie.
just wore these two out. Don't rile them up. We're supposed to be calming down, dear. Getting ready for nights. Don't look at him. He's gonna bite you. Just let him be. See how his balls are like colorful? Oh, there's something on it. Yep, that's what it did. There was something on there. There's something on your peepees. Did it, like, would it? No. I have a feeling
Baby
that.
Looney Tunes, yeah. Mm-hmm. He has become a master manipulator of Jess's emotions. It's like 10 minutes after we leave, he'll be doing that, and she'll say, "Oh, I think we need to go in and give him more kisses. I'm like, no, just keep the door closed. But can't you hear him? It's like, yes, I can hear him.
Oh. Lizzie, when
You
did you just
gotta
get
let
home
out.
from? Work? I thought you guys weren't working anymore.
Oh, they just had their time change.
Yeah, but just got home. Nobody. No, you go night-nights. It's night-night time. He just huffed at me like a teenager.
Do you roll his eyes too?
Uh-huh. Has Zuko ever yanked the toy out of your... Not so much. I mean, when we're playing, he might like grab it and it flies across the room, but not walking across the room.
Yeah, we don't usually hold the stick very tight so that if they give a good yank, it doesn't hurt their mouth.
It really does have a... Thank you, BB. It really does have a very painful... This morning was the worst because I was still in bed and it felt like 15, 20 minutes until they got fed and he was just crying and I couldn't get out of bed. Come on up here, buddy. Come to Mama. Right here.
I think when he carries, I think when we leave, we should put like a blanket or towel across
that's
the
not
gap
right.
there.
They need some fresh air. They need circulation in here.
Okay, when he starts meowing in the morning.
No. They don't. They're actually pretty good in the morning. It's. This morning we were running late, so they had it right.
Yeah, it's like I got some dampening in the walls and all that, but that huge gap, there's a gap underneath the door, about a 1/4 inch, but the sound just like flows through water.
Oh, you're still at school in Australia, and then they have 2 weeks of holiday. But they haven't closed down yet because of the virus? That's exactly what he did, BB. He rolled his eyes at me and huffed. And I said no, he has to go night-nights.
You guys want to see the iPad app? She's probably going, no.
Well, we have to start winding them down.
The catfishing app.
Look at it. Look at my lap. Oh, he's showing interest.
I don't really like the Friskies app because it's like, they don't even have to try to go on to the next level. It gives them it's like having a participation ribbon.
Oh, still open for kids who are essential services. Huh.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I guess I still worry about people having to be going out.
I think the app just meowed at them.
That was Ginger was just about to start a new job. That's tough. That's really, hopefully, we get through this pretty quickly.
Just remember, guys, the quickest way that we can get through this is everybody stay home. It sucks, but it's what's needed now. Last thing we need to do is basically repeat the Spanish flu, which was the last major global pandemic that killed millions. Don't let Jess beat you at this game. Let's try the butterfly.
Keep playing too.
You know, bring in the butterfly in a jar.
Yeah, someone mentioned that the other night.
Oh yeah, it's if you're not driving right now, like at least once every 3 days, you need to start your car engine and let it run for 5 to 10 minutes. That'll keep your oil from thickening up, and it will keep your battery from dying.
There he goes.
Yeah, Bill Gates was pretty much he saw what potential for what could happen years ago. And he pretty much nailed it in his TED talk. But governors that close things but leave huge things open. There's a church that has 20, it's like 17 buses busing people in. Yeah. For those in Florida, I feel for you guys. I think you're going to get hit hard.
I think I started to listen to more of what Bill Gates is saying than our leaders, and he's saying early summer that we might be able to start to come out of this in early summer. That's kind of scary.
And even when we come out, we still have to be careful because you never know when somebody that's contagious comes around. The only way they're going to be able to effectively contain this is to test everybody weekly. If you haven't, at least everyone who hasn't come down with it yet, weekly. But the feasibility of that happening is not very much, not very high.
Yeah, I think the vaccine is really the only solution.
Yeah. But that's potentially a year out.
Oh, Ginger made her full face respirator with high grade HEPA filters. What are you watching? What are you watching up there, mister?
Just be careful with the HEPA filters because they can contain fiberglass and the like. From what I've seen, it's like using multiple layers of high thread count fabric can get you at least a 60-some% rating.
Yeah. Well, in Florida, they made a rule that everything that churches are essential, right? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
churches are essential. Gun shops are essential in some states.
They're wrestling. They're done. Oh, bite the tail! Bite the tail! Bite the foot! Bite the foot!
I mean, if you want to create a devious virus where people can be highly infectious and not know that they're even affected, like Ebola was wasn't very infectious, but by the time they were contagious, they were already deadly ill. So it was kind of easy to spot.
So Brandon wants to know: will we take turns picking themes for the litters? I don't think turns. John will take the lead and we'll work on it together.
Yeah, we discuss.
He's pretty creative, so I don't really have much more to add to his suggestions.
I got bounced off some ideas off of her for these guys. And when I saw them flying through the air, it was like, aha!
Yeah, churches should be closed right now. I mean,
Anything that basically forces closeness. Yeah.
And I just, hearing the stories about the domestic violence is just heartbreaking and something I don't think about.
The people who are forced to stay home, and that's not a safe place.
God, he's peed quite a bit. He's peed 3 times since 8 o'clock. But they've been drinking a lot, so. Look at his tail. It hits the ground.
And look at it. I think that's South Korea. I don't think we got any numbers from North Korea. I've never seen any numbers from North Korea.
Someone's getting sleepy up there.
Come to think of it, they probably be doing pretty well because they don't let anybody in.
I agree. I think Louisiana is going to get hit pretty hard, and I feel really bad for Detroit because I lived there for 4 years, and you know how hard it is there. It's a shame. I feel really lucky to live here in Washington, where they took it very seriously. A little late on the stay-at-home order, but better late than never.
And a lot of the reason why our fertility rate is so high is because our initial hotspots were senior homes, and where naturally high fertility rate. Plus, a lot of the workers, it's spread between the nursing homes because there's workers working in multiples.
Can you read what Jersey Cat said? I missed it. It went off though. She said you had promised her to name a letter.
Yes, John promised me that I could name a litter. He won't remember this, but yeah, my uncle runs a church, and he's doing remote services too. Jersey Cat, wasn't you also the one who said that you would donate $5 to Perfect Pals if I fart? That it could be picked up by the cam. Because if you want to play that game,
Don't fart, dear. Okay, buddy, come on. You gotta lay down now. It's lay down time to go night nights. You pooped, you peed, you had lots of treats, you ran around. I have to go to bed because I'm tired. And last night we didn't put any of these toys out. So, yay, toys. It's your favorite. Here's your favorite. Here's your favorite. Take your baby. Take your baby. And come on over here. Take the baby. Take the baby. There he goes. That's the red one's his baby.
the red one's getting kind of furry, fuzzy.
It was great. The saddest thing is how lonely people die. It's just horrible.
Like I know of at least one person that, based on the symptoms, definitely has it. A friend of mine in the UK, her boyfriend. And it's like if you've been to any of the Kitten Cam cons, if we had the karaoke night, the two owners of that bar succumbed to COVID.
Oh, get it!
Yeah, Twix's favorite toy is that leather mouse, but he can't have that mouse anymore.
No.
And it looks like we may have to stage an intervention with the red toy soon.
It's his
Or at least,
baby.
at least give it a haircut.
Yeah, we'll see. No, he loves mouses, but he's not allowed to have mouses unless the tail is off. Let me see if we can get him a mouse for tonight.
It's pretty much my connections to COVID is like, it's always a friend, somebody that's a friend of a friend. But it's close enough that yeah.
Do we have
So
scissors
guys,
in
you
there?
be safe out there, guys. That's all I'm asking. Be friendly to your neighbors. They're going through this too. They're probably scared too.
Dad, we need scissors. I'm gonna cut off the mouse tails.
I will get scissors.
I don't know if they would eat that one, but
He likes it. You should always transfer or transition food gradually. Some cats can tolerate it really well, but majority will not. It's like when I transitioned my cats, I basically used a 1 cup scoop and a 1/4 cup scoop. And I did a 1/4 cup of the new, full cup of the old for a week. And then I would do a full cup of the old food and a 1/2 cup of the new food. And then I slowly just, after each week or two, I would slowly adjust the ratio. That seemed to help best. But if I sped it up in any way, cats were peeing out their butts.
I hate that we have to cut the tails off.
Because we get problem boy over here.
Yes, I have to cut his tail off.
Excuse me, Twix. You can have your.
That's Zuko.
Your Twix, Zuko. You can have your favorite new Missy. Looks just like you.
He's like, where's the tail?
I don't like it anymore. It's a tail that I liked.
He's missing the tail, Dad.
Blame his brother.
Yeah, he only ate the leather though. Maybe that one would be okay.
And this would be safe to poop. Maybe cut it in half, the length down.
No, next time.
Leave the tail. All right, guys. Enjoy the kitties. Have a nice day.
Good night. Be good boys. I love you.